All right, guys, we'll go through real quick how to make something like this, a TRX strap, which are super useful for ring rows. You can even do pull-ups, dips. You can hang them from pretty much anywhere. But I think these things cost like somewhere around, I don't know, $80 to $100, something like that. And obviously, if you can't get them right now, you can't get them right now. So if you wanted to make something simple that you could use for a few weeks, we're going to make them out of some basic car tie downs that most people have sitting around. You need a saw or a knife. I've got my little massage gun, right, which is a reciprocating saw. We'll just put the original blade in there. All you need to do is make a couple handles. If you have PVC pipe or any kind of pipe, you can make some sort of handles. Just make it a little bigger than your hand. They don't have to be exact. This thing takes seconds to make. So all you need is something the size of your fist, all right? Take your straps. Pass it through the pipe. You can slide it down to the end, just pass it through the eye of the bottom, that way it doesn't slip off, okay? And now you've got a nice little, you got yourself a nice handle instead of something that's just gonna, you could do it without the PVC, but then it's gonna grab your hand. You'll have trouble getting your hand in and out. From there, you just put this thing back together. Okay. I already made another one. This one I kind of left unhooked, but I would actually pass it through. Should actually pass it through a little bit. That way if it comes undone during your workout, you don't have to reset it. So now, bam, done. Set them to about the same size. Oh. And then these things are infinitely adjustable. So now you've got your two straps. This one's a little long. And then you hook these two together, close them in a door, right? And then you got your two handles. You could change the length. You could hook it around a tree, right? You could hook it, we're in the gym, obviously, we can hook it to any rack. And then you got your straps. So right there, quick idea. If you don't have rings, TRX straps, you could also just use a rope and do a lot of knots and tie them up in different spots. Here's another option. You can actually melt the PVC. This is black PVC. And you see it, melt it, make a circle, half circle, put a knot there, and then you actually have yourself a pair of gymnastic rings. Then you could do muscle ups without, these will give you a little bit of rope burn if you're trying to do muscle ups. Or TRX is even worse because they don't, because they're coming from one point, they end up too close together. So for dips and muscle ups, they're kind of close together. Whereas these you could separate them, hang them from different things, so then you don't end up, they don't end up crossing and you don't end up getting some rope burn on the arms. So there's an easy setup made from car tie downs, infinitely adjustable. You could throw them in your door, close the door, do your ring pulls, whatever you got. Hang them from something. You got all kinds of stuff you could do with those. So just another piece of emergency home equipment that you guys can make at home. All right, guys, so here I have them set up. I use two different ones just to show that it doesn't really matter. They're different lengths, but all you gotta do is crank a couple of times and As long as they're even down there, you're good to go. So I set it up. Bam. So alright. So there we go. We got it, we're set up. We'll do dips. Bam, knock out some dips here. We got the ring row. Easy. You can practice some muscle up technique. Drive up those hips. Hop through. Push that dip out. So there you go. Super easy equipment. After this thing's over, you can put them back in your car. Use them again for your canoe, kayak, whatever the hell you have, surfboard. That's it for now, guys. Later.